Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Much better, okay. Let me introduce myself. I'm Peter Greenberg. I'm the travel editor for CBS News and one of your MCs and hosts for this event, A World for Travel. Welcome to Sevilla. Of course, I'll be joined throughout today and tomorrow by my good buddy, Rajan Dattar from the BBC, as we guide the discussions, the conversations, as the industry shifts to the future. But of course, we're meeting here today because the industry first has to deal with the present. And I would like us all to take a moment to reflect on those who we will not be meeting with today, and sadly, whom we will never meet with, the innocent lives lost in Israel and Gaza, thousands of people who will never have a chance to explore the world, to see the world, to have a life. And let's hope that in that reflection, we will also reflect on the power of travel and tourism to be one of the solutions, to be one of the driving forces for good, to build bridges, and more importantly, to establish common ground. And that is part of what we'll talk about today. Obviously, without common ground, we cannot move forward. We're going to be talking to government ministers. We're going to be talking to the private sector leaders, to researchers and universities, and even a First Lady. And so to get things started, I'd like to welcome to the stage the Secretary General of A World for Travel, Mr. Christian DeLong.
Thank you, Peter. So, Madam First Lady Elizabeth of Iceland, Excellencies and dignitaries from Bosnia and Herzegovina, the European Commission, Estonia, France, Spain, and the United States, our multiple partners and sponsors, the global media and dear delegates, I welcome you all with my most excitement, expectation, and gratitude. If all of us are here, it's because we believe the sustainable transformation of the travel and tourism sector requires consistency, determination, foresight, and leadership. And most of all, time and money. But this transformation is inevitable. Let's be honest and transparent. If the desire to adapt is shared in speeches, the reality is less brilliant. This summer, we saw advertisements from another era, reverting to price-driven messaging aiming at mass travelers, as if everything we learned during and after COVID had disappeared. Yes, the old reflexes are still there. The old model of lowering costs, quality, and prices are still at work. Proof of a lack of imagination and daring, which means we have to double down on our efforts to transform the industry. Don't get me wrong. From the time we started the War for Travel, there is a proliferation of activities from all sectors, but we are not moving fast enough to reach the 2030 and 2050 global targets. Unfortunately, we still see confusion in the marketplace. Confusion with popular summer tourism and over-tourism, which the last one is then fueled by a deleterious economic model depending on volume and frequency. We see the industry defaulting to taking whatever business to wherever, mainly maybe to compensate the prior losses. Did all the efforts on new products development, societal engagement, and redefining luxury go by the wayside? While the world is increasingly unstable, we need to exchange, understand each other, and clarify the issues to prioritize investment and R&D to facilitate faster change. We therefore need to step back and move from all communication to all cooperation. All communication to all cooperation. We are entering a new era, which sees whole sections of certainty collapsing. Nothing is stable, and nothing is certain. Even more reason to write ourselves a new chapter of the tourism, travel, and leisure offerings. At the same time, new perspectives are opening and offering so many opportunities. Increased need for security, remodeling of leisure practices, more responsible relationship to transport, identifying effective value and pleasure backed by responsible financial models, greater attention to environmental and climate impact, and reimagining our work-life balance. Behavioral change takes time, but people will evolve, and we know that. These and other trends allows us to view this summit, Awards for Travel, as the event focus on sustainable transformation while maximizing the benefits of global tourism as a force for good. We're in our 4th edition, Resilience in the first virtual forum, Climate Recovery and Urgency to Act mark the 2nd edition in Évora, Portugal, just nearby, and with time for experimentation and implementation of social and financial focus on the 3rd edition held in Nimes, France. And now, Séville, where we note the past but focus on the future. How will get things moving? So shifting towards the future is a call to take into account lessons learned and use that wisdom to guide us towards the future. How many in the audience have implemented lessons learned from COVID? I'll let you know. We are therefore tracking 5 distinct shifts: climatic, environmental, technological, economical, and societal. Speakers will highlight their action in this direction, and then panels will discuss activities, pros and cons. Each session will determine actions that make sense going forward. Q&A will consider audience feedback, and please ask questions. And at the end, a real-time workshop will combine everything for the Awards for Travel 23 recommendations. New this year is also the presentation of Award for Travel Awards in Sustainability and Resilience. These awards would not have been possible without the generous assistance of our partners. I'd like to make a special mention of our historical partner, the Global Travel and Tourism Resilience Council, our strategic partners, Amadeus, AXA, Radisson Hotel Group, and TIS, as well as our destination partners, Séville and Andalusia. We have quite a few other partners in the forum, which are all noted in our presentations. Thank you to everyone, thank you. The Awards for Travel brand is developed to provide a mix of profiles from all sectors of the industry, recognizing and recognized thought leaders and experts, NGOs, and the media, to give all of you time to think about subjects for which your busy schedule do not allow. Each session has a concrete objective, a result of which should be to facilitate exchanges and interaction. This year's partnership with the Tourism Innovation Summit, you have certainly noticed we are in the same place, taking place at the same time, allows us to minimize the impact of travel and complements our forum for knowledge and leadership operating under one single ardent and urgent obligation to reinvent ourselves, and quickly. I wish you fruitful exchanges, and I declare the 4th Award for Travel open. Thank you.
Thanks, Tristan.